between Gerry and Thuan. And Thuan played with black and Gerry was white. So let's start the game. I think I have some little problem with KGS. Sometimes it just like stopped somehow, but maybe it will last for a few seconds. But don't worry for that. Maybe I will be a little bit slow with KGS.
Sometimes KGS does cause a problem. You're right.
Yeah, I think so. Because last week I didn't have this problem, but today I sometimes I just lost it for a few seconds. Okay, the
Hello.
first yeah, go on, please.
No, I just say hello. I just joined.
Okay. Okay, so Vincent is also with us. Did you enter the game? I didn't see you with us. I already started analyzing the game, so I think you should enter our room.
Okay, I'm a few minutes late. I will try.
Okay, so I will continue. Actually, first, white. Yeah, it was Gerry. Gerry, actually, you didn't really finish this area. You should have played this exchange, and then it's possible for you to Tanuki. Otherwise, I think it was very painful as what happened actually in the game. When black played Nobi, normally you should have responded like this, but I think it was very painful. It should be very painful for white because black gets a really big moyo. So here, normally white should have played this exchange, and then you can Tanuki, and it will be It would be better. It would be better than the real game. And actually, on the upper side, I think white made a kind of direction. I would say it's a direction mistake, because last time I mentioned that one should not play this all stones or the most stones on the same line. In this case, white played too many stones on the third line, and once you play too many stones on the third line, as what happened in the game, this made your game very slow. You see, white played in the end. White played six stones actually on the third line with the same side. And with the 6 stones, you make maybe like 20 points. That means 3 points for each stone. And that's not very efficient. So I think it was too low. At the point, I think it was this move? No, it was earlier. You could have played K16 instead of L17, and it will make the third line and the fourth line.
Of course.
Yeah, according.
Yes, of course. Looking at it now, it's sort of Kobayashi. So that's what. I was just thinking about playing safely.
Yeah, yeah. You actually in this game you played too safely. I can see a lot of moves that was too conservative. I will continue with the game, and I will show you that. I think there must be more than 5 moves that you were too conservative. I will show you later, okay? Okay, and that shoulder was quite good, because if you played what I mentioned before, probably black would have played something like this. And that would be very difficult for white to invade this moyo, because black could have played something really violent. I think it's possible. Yeah, I have few seconds delay with KGS. I cannot. Yeah, actually, if both of you play this variation, it would be very difficult for white. So yeah. So what you played in the game was quite good. It was very on time. I heard a lot of noises. Is it from Vincent or Gerry?
Yeah, sorry, I'm going to put me on mute.
Okay, because I cannot hear you clearly. Okay, I will continue. Yep. And it was painful for white. Even at that point, this white group was not alive, and black got very strong outside. So, yeah, it was not very satisfying for white at the right side of the goalbar. And here, it really surprised me.
I think this was a mistake.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I think it was a mistake. Black could have just connected this two stones, and there wouldn't be any problem. But well, I cannot really work with KGS. Too many delay. Actually, black could have just connected the two stones. If white tried to play Kema, and it's even possible for black to cut this white group directly like this. Because because black was really strong on the right side, so black could have played more aggressively here. But in the real game, I think black made a not understandable. I think it's obvious mistake. And Gerry actually you could have just attacked this stone directly. Why you played Nobi first and attacked it later? You could have played this move directly.
The strange thing was, the reason I played J2 was to make that attack directly.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I don't know why I didn't. It's just one of those things where, that was entirely my plan. J2, H2 and then K2.
I thought you were being kind. I thought that you thought he played some like mouse slip, so you were trying to be kind. That was what I was thinking. What you were doing, but
no, it's just I just lost the plot.
Okay.
Yeah,
at that time, actually, Thuan had the chance to protect it, of course, but I think he just missed this move, and it was really strange because it's obvious mistake here. Okay. Yeah, at this point you played Atali. I think he must have noticed at that point that he made a very big mistake, and he started the call, and it was the only possibility for black to continue. And here black tried to find the first kozai, and white answered, and then black got the call, and this was very surprising move for me, because when white played this big jump, it means that you just abandon the call. You just leave the call to black. But actually there is one very, very good call for white. I will ask Anthony, I think you can hear me. Anthony, can you find the best call for white? You can type the letters on the chat board if you find it. And Gerry and Vincent, you can also think of the best kozai for white. R17, where is it? R17. Here. Or G16. G16 is... Okay, Anthony found two different kozais. So, Vincent and Gerry, do you have other suggestions for white kozai?
Well, K2 is still there, of course.
K2, where is K2? K2. But this is not actually a kozai. If you play here, black would have just captured the stone. Then you just lost the call.
Okay.
Yeah. Vincent said E16. Where is E16? E16. Okay, so most of you choose to attack the group on the upper left corner. Well, actually, I found a kozai that I think is kind of wise. Why I say so? Look at it. What if white played G5 at that moment? Would black capture the stone or would black block? If black capture the white stone, then white just play Nobi and white get connected while cut the black stone.
Black is split.
Yeah. If black try to connect this group at that moment and white At this time, if white take the coal, then it would be even worse for black, because the next move, white could just capture another stone. So we say that with this move, we made this coal more seriously, or more bad or worse for black. So this move was a very good timing to play this coal there. Anyway, I think you should have just play this code, but yeah, you just abandoned with this move, and it was it was one of your two conservative moves. Yeah, one of it. And I will continue with the game. And here, black played one useless move. Last week, I don't remember whose game I said that there were a lot of useless moves, and you should really try to avoid this kind of useless move. Maybe black thinks that you would answer, but obviously you wouldn't, because it's not important at all. So this move, actually, black just passed one move. And white continued to jump out. Yeah, and this move was good, because you have a lot of territory with this move, and you can also attack this white group. Yeah. Okay, here, actually, Gerry, you missed a really good chance to just win the game directly. Here, I would ask Vincent, what would you have played if you were white at this moment?
White?
Yeah, white. It's white's turn now.
Well, I need to defend.
So you're the same as Gerry. You would play M17? Yeah.
Is there something around?
Yes, cut. I saw Anthony. Yeah, Anthony said cut. Of course you should have cut. You should have cut black's
Actually,
group.
15, yeah.
Yeah, it's really a
because
big problem.
Something dies.
Yes, I think black will just abandon those two stones first. It's too slow, okay, yes. And then you cut again. Then if he connected, then you play Nobi. I think all these 5 stones are really very dangerous. You can, I think you can see it's dangerous, and other 4 stones are also dangerous. So I think you will get at least one group, one of them. And this is the point that you can just finish the game. It's a really good chance to finish the game. But you defend the one that 017 stone, but that was really not important, and you missed the chance. After this Nobi and this cut became not that severe actually, because black gets well connected than before. And here, black, you also missed another chance. Black should have just defended by playing Gamma, and it was quite normal move. But in the game, actually, Thuan played more aggressively. Black tried to attack white stone. And here, I will give you a Tetsuji problem. Wait a minute. At this moment, actually, white could have just attacked black's corner, but maybe, I guess, Gerry was worried about this vibration. I guess, that's my guess.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you were worried about this. Am I right?
I am.
Yeah.
You're right, absolutely.
Okay, so now comes a Tetsuji problem for all of you. Could white capture the 3 black stones? Wow, Anthony is very good at Tetsuji. Very good at attacking. Anthony just answered J8. Let's see this move.
Yes, of course, because it ends up... I get that. Yeah, that's great. I really like. That's
yeah,
really
if
good.
black played J7, and then
you cut.
You cut and you just capture. It's easy. Yeah. So actually, there's no cut for white. So you really needed to protect this group, because black couldn't cut you. And I suppose that you didn't see the J8 move. That's why in the game white protect this cut again. And you just missed another chance, I think, to kind of finish this game. and then Black tried to attack you again. Actually, he was really trying to attack you everywhere. Yeah, and then Black got 0-4, and
I was really upset about 0-4.
Yeah, it's really big move. It's really big, because you get 0-4 and Black even have a cut in the corner, so it's really big. But yeah, this move is even huge. This move, if I count, it's like 30 points. So, but I was really surprised that Black, it was Thuan. He just abandoned these 2 black stones as. That was really surprising. Actually, he could have played like c8, and if you try to block, I think it's easy to get this group alive. It's not a very difficult group to get alive. It's one possibility, and if Black could even play more aggressively, he could have just invaded your territory like this. And I don't see a very good move for White to get all of your stones connected. If you continue to play Novi, then maybe your corner would be very dangerous. So yeah, not very easy for White to solve the problem. But in the game, I don't know what was Black trying to do. Because with this move, he just helped you to protect all of your territory. And with this move, it's really a difficult game for Black because, wow, you get too many points on the left side of the Goban. So then the game goes to like an end game because both of you were trying to protect the rest of the territory. So I will give you like 2 minutes to count the points, because in every game you should always count the game. It's important to know who's leading. I will give you 2 minutes, and when you finish, you type the numbers on the screen, okay? Okay, Gerry said White 60 points. White 56, Anthony. Much less. How much less?
Much less?
No, actually, Anthony said.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Anthony said Black much less. I asked him how much less. Gerry, okay, Black 60, so almost the same.
I think so. I think we're about equal.
Yeah, but with the Comey, then you would be leading by less.
Of course, I win on. Yeah, of course, yes, yeah. I think I won the game on Comey when I played it. When I looked at the end.
Oh, I think I lost Vincent. He's no longer in our group. Yeah, Vincent is here. White 65, Black 55. So I think I will show you like what I did last time. So let's count for White. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. I was too slow with KGS. I cannot bear with KGS. So you got all the upper side for White. It's like 24 points.
30.
Yeah, 24 points on the 22 to 24. I would say 22. Okay, 22 points. And on the left corner, I will count. Yeah, do you want me to mark all the points, or I can just give you the result?
Fine. Just give me the results.
Okay, so 22 points on the upper side. Almost 35 points on the left side, and 3 to 4 points in the center, and 2 points on the right side. So 24, 35, 59, 63, 65. 65 for white. I think one got 65. Yeah, Vincent was exactly the same like me. Yeah, 65 for white. And for black, I think the upper corner 19. And the lower side 38. And maybe in the center, black could have like made several points, but not sure. So I would say 60 points for black. Yeah. So on the board, white leads by 5 points, and with a Comey, so I think it's a quite easy game for white to finish because you just continue to play the end game, and you would have just won the game. So I wouldn't enter the end game because I think it's quite obvious that white would win the game. So for Gerry, you should really think that play more aggressively. Sometimes you play too conservatively, and you lost a lot of chance to attack to finish the game. But on the other hand, for black, well, of course, black made a big mistake by playing something like g4. But then with the ko, actually, it wasn't really bad result for black. So the reason why black lost this game was really because black abandoned these two stones. And by abandoning these two stones, black abandoned this game totally. He should have just tried to make these two stones alive. And if this two stones is alive, then I think Gerry, you would be really below like 20 points because this worth 30 points, and if you lost this 30 points, I don't see that you can win the game. So that was really the key point of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, with this game, do you have any question? Anthony and Vincent?
No, it was very helpful actually. I'm lucky that, as I said, watching and might be reviewing, the Tesujis were great. It was really useful.
Yeah, this Tesuji is very useful.
Thank you very much.
And it was a coincidence because I just taught one of my students in China about this Tesuji last week. So yeah, when I saw this, I just decided that I will just show you this. It's very important. Okay, so I will stop here for this game, and I will start the next game. The next game would be Vincent with Anthony, okay? Okay, let me find the game. Vincent and Anthony. Okay, I have already created the room.